yɛbɛkɔ social media na afei yɛafa trend no atoa so na trend no it is not trending koraa anɔpɛ anɔpɛ US visa lottery air trendy ɛwɔ social media na ne trend a air trendy ne sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛde yɛn ho agye obiara kɔ register bi. Now, over 1,000 Ghanaians have thronged the circle overhead, where a stand has been mounted by some personnel to help applicants apply for the American lottery visa. No, na ukopie ewo circle honum na kyese nipa bebre abo dompim ewo ho. Omo ye beye 1,561. Mo beye den wa ha omo se ye ba be ye visa lottery. Na enra kra no mete ye say obi na oni obi discuss lottery no. And nipa nika say wa register me call no almost my register that until mo ma register biem na nka me kwa register biem na say na be ya make sure say me din akopie mu ho am ma pick me nti nka me register but me call no almost you only register once nti no my register you na ebisa ne say na wo ko register for visa lottery I den say na me te ha me yeden nti no amanfo bebre ekopie mu na don't forget say there are other outlets abo apete oman mu person register visa lottery now register. Now this year ne dear a unprecedented amount for bebre are register. Into almost say the people see the American lottery as an opportunity to travel abroad in search of greener pastures. Now amount for a new more ekasa no same. Returning to Ghana, should she be selected there? And you're like, or say the country is hard, so for an opportunity like this, you have to grab it with both hands, else it will skip. That's why I'm applying for the visa. The only time you will see me in Ghana, if I'm able to get there, is when I'm either deported or there is a war outbreak. As a man, pano, a kind of say one of them. Now, once a man for passport, Esho Mubotoma, or modern Nama. Now, we will say a visa lottery, once and semno, and a coson. Say bimukra almost say mudu wa na ya stamp na che say ochina na omo ko enye sa na tie nti visa lottery mo ya registration no so de mo business e bu mi angasa I understand say it's 20 or 30 cities or sahin to register nti imagine times 1,551 at just one outlet enye sika ketwa if you want ma NLC sorry enra no omone teacher unions na omko strike no ekohie mu na de efi mu aba no ene say yes munko back to the classroom na munko ye mu ejuma. The commission gave the directive in a hearing between the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations and representatives of the teacher unions. The commission has thus asked them to return on the 16th of November for further negotiations of their demands. The teacher unions have been on strike since November 4, protesting the appointment of the new GES director. Na asem we no akoswa ma ye kra ye de ya no atomu bi akeke bia school nkola so apati chese chew to omumbra awofo ebisa aban se nipa na mo afa ne na ye omusi omumpe no ada onu nkwa na obetimi aye adwuma na nti ye ma ebresa na omutifie na na nti no find a compromise na mu hu se na mo be ya mama ye ma no omu ato mo mutimi akọ school akosua ade yie. Last time crown information be if either the northern or Volta region honum baby e na awofo ka say senior school na ye no omusro some mano they will fall into bad gang because omudware anapa na omusim na omudu school na teacher ni ho a na omudi sit town na omwan ka say ye de omope e wo krom ani nyina aba be pie mu. If you want my yanko majority MPs na leadership of the New Patriotic Party and more are directing members of parliament not to join the minority in parliament to vote for the removal of Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. Now, the party indicated in a press statement said the opposition lawmakers have an ill-motivated and self-serving agenda to sabotage the MPP government and frustrate the administration of the country. Eba ayano comment abano ebi eni. John said, well, it's simple. It's either the majority in parliament pay heed to the call and lose their various seats in parliament in the next elections, or they ignore the call and retain their seat. The choice is theirs to make. And then say lack of unity and partisan attitude among the youth in this country Politicians would never have our country at heart. Never. They run the country with party interest, but not the betterment of the citizens and the country. Emma said this is always a problem, always blaming the previous government for the mistakes they made and riding on that to make same mistakes. So because NDC acted as such, you also want them to continue the same way? Ghana Law School, Omuji Omudin, Nansen, papa. Now, director of the Ghana Law School, Yaopong NOC, the social media accounts of all students are going to be monitored. To this end, he said they are all required to submit their social media accounts for monitoring. This move is to check that they put up good conduct when they are called to the bar. Seriously. Mr. Pong said this during the swearing-in ceremony of the School of Law Students Representative Council. I quote, "Everybody will have to provide their social media handles. We are going to look at it and you'll be monitored in terms of conduct. We are required by law to make recommendations. We don't want to stampede you. You are going to reapply beyond the past and submit yourselves for all legitimate checks," unquote. Osanso Eka, I say, I quote, "Once we are doing our best to ensure that as many of you as possible who want to help yourselves go beyond the stage you are, and we are succeeding, it will not compromise your good character. It's of no use if you are qualified to go to second year and you are told that you cannot go because of bad character," unquote. Comment say by any. Same essay, "I support this 100%. The legal profession is one of the few most revered professions ever till date. It has a certain standard, it's set and maintained, that accords the profession dignity. You can't be misbehaving on social media and still want to associate yourself with such a well-respectable profession." Felix essay, "Today must be the happiest day of my life after hearing this news. After all, discipline will gradually be restored in society, especially the youth who are so arrogant in insulting other people's opinions. Asante said, then you guys have to admit only pastors on Kwan." Moses said, "Please monitor the dollar to the city rather. The economic hardship the people of Ghana are going through, not this." If you want to, I'm a governor, trendy. I'm a governor, a YouTuber, a friend of Elom Ababio. Na ono and Sisi Ababeto just say to the bar on Friday when her colleagues formally joined the profession. Now, this is despite her successful completion of the professional law program that saw her pass her exam and scale the interview session as well. She was due to be called on Friday, but received a letter from the Secretary to the General Legal Counsel informing her of their decision. A complaint is said to have been received from a concerned citizen alleging that she lacks good character. A video recording of her YouTube content says she showed her allegedly engaged in conduct unbecoming of an application to be called to the bar has been attached to the complaint. Comment by no ABNA. Almost say, Dan say, if she is a queer or lesbian, so what? She has never denied that. She is proud of it and talk about it boldly in her videos. Now, I think it is time ignorant people stop commenting on matters of law. Stop displaying your ignorance. Every educational institution can reverse its certificates at any point in time. There were certain codes of conduct that she agreed to live up to and was made aware of consequences for breach of same. Bansi says she should leave Ghana and go abroad. If your country rejects you, others would appreciate you. Desmond say, then no one will graduate from tertiary under this kind of regulatory bodies and be part of associations. Bamba say, I'm happy with that decision. Nowadays, kids involve themselves in nasty things. They don't know it will haunt them one day. Into commenter, Ebinia, Afe Ghana Law School, no, or Mupesa or Mudane, no, boarding secondary school. You are under strict observation, strict monitoring. As adults, untumi nye, and your ma, okay.